And we are continuing with the DooM BattleBook. Covers Ultimate Doom, including episode 4, Thy Flesh Consumed, by Rick Barba with Andrew Reese. Now this one is not written in the style of a drill sergeant yelling at people, thankfully. Oh, they do have these, which, like, see right here, moving on the map, these fake blood splatters on the page. They kind of obscure the pictures and text sometimes. It's a nice touch, but, you know, if you're trying to read, like, toe-to-toe with this, if you're colorblind especially, that might suck. And what are these blotches? Did they have a printing error with this or something? What the heck? You know, that would kind of start to suck out. Like this humongous fake bloodstain right here. I don't know why they did. I guess to make it, you know, look like somebody was reading this while running through hell, and they got horribly killed, and they bled all over the book or something. I don't know. I didn't write this. So through the shores of hell. And then episode 3, Inferno. Find the title page for this chapter, just because I can. Episode 3, Inferno. And for those of you who want to see the title page for Knee Deep in the Dead, there it is. And then, of course, we go from episode 2 to episode 3 to episode 1. We're not doing this in the right order at all. And then, of course, as promised, episode 4, Thy Flesh Consumed. And there's a hole in the back. Like, right here on the Secrets of the Games logo, there's a friggin' hole. I love this. A hole to hell is opening on Phobos. Don't fall in. Like, oh yeah, a giant hole is the biggest problem you have. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yet another one I saw in a library. From the Secrets of the Games, cheats and hints to your favorite games. CD ROM Classics by The Condor, who is actually Rick Barba, who wrote the Doom Guide that I just showed off. Missed, The Seventh Guest, The 11th Hour, Return to Zork, Wing Commander 3, Gabriel Knight 2, and Full Throttle, and Phantasmagoria, and some more. There's a drawing of the Condor. I remember I checked this one out of the same library that I checked a few others out at. I got a bunch of those books, and I checked them all out at once, and then it turned out they were, they belonged to another library, so I was only able to get them from there once, and they were sent back to the proper library, and I never saw them again until now. Because I own them now. Oh yeah, here's maps for Alone in the Dark, which is always good. Maps are always good. Companions of Xanth, which starts off with you sitting at your computer in the game. Which is kind of goofy, because you're playing the game on the computer, and in the game you're at a computer. Meta. I guess. Dracula Unleashed. I've always wanted to play this. Wolf, right there. Just out of nowhere, random. I've always wanted to play this one. Never could find it. Dragon Sphere, Eric the Unready, Full Throttle. Classic LucasArts adventure game. They don't have pictures for all of these, by the way, which is kind of stupid. Like, they have... That's a perfect example. They have pictures for Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers, the first Gabriel Knight, and we get to Gabriel Knight 2, and there's no pictures. Well, that's probably because the Gabriel Knight 2 was a different format. Like, they had live-action footage instead of animated whatever. Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Myst. If you don't know what that is, then you don't know what that is. I played this game. I don't remember how far I got in Myst the last time I played. Phantasmagoria. Remember when X played a joke about like a third Phantasmagoria game with like 12 CDs or something? I'm trying to remember what they called it. Something of Shadows. But yeah, there's no third game, obviously. Star Trek Next Generation, the final unity. Under a Killing Moon. Tex Murphy. That is a Tex Murphy game, isn't it? Yeah, Tex Murphy is a down and out, hard drinking private investigator in San Francisco circa 2033. Holy crap, how many years from now is that? Oh, never mind. Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger. Not to be confused with Eye of the Tiger. I'm going to shut up about the tiger now. I could go on a thing about Ride the Tiger, like in the song Holy Diver, but I do not want to disrespect the late great Ronnie James Dio. So yeah, 1 book, 20 games, and all of them your favorites. Only some of them are my favorites. Anyway, Quake, the official... Some people may be wondering why I have the official and the unofficial strategy guides for both of these. Because I can. Also, well, as I mentioned earlier, the unofficial guide kind of goes into more detail for some stuff. I mean, look at this. They have 2 pages for each level, maybe 3. And then with the unofficial, you get 4 pages. Oh, but this one has... This one has a whole list of Quake websites, and I can almost guarantee... They even say that, please keep in mind that many of these sites may no longer be in existence, but we're sure a few sites have popped up to replace the ones that have disappeared. Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of these are up anymore. And if anyone else has this book, they can check. And let me know in the comments. Or not. Descend into the Brady Games basement. No thank you. Just kind of funny because Brady Games wrote the guides for SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, 2009, and Duke Nukem Forever, which is just awesome. These ain't no records. PC Game Room, Video Game Room. You see, there is a difference between PC games and video games. Junk Trunk, oh, classy. Brady Bunch, idiots. Secret Room, which is not a secret because you mention it. And, as I should have mentioned earlier, but I'm mentioning it now, Awesome Sega Genesis Secrets 5, which is correctly numbered on the spine. So, yeah. Animaniacs. One of my favorite cartoons of all time, to be quite honest. And you'll have this hidden bonus game where you have the opportunity to lose all your stars. Yeah, funny how the fake slasher in Scene 4 is named Yanis, which is also the name of Trevelyan's character. Oh, sorry, spoiler if you haven't seen GoldenEye. Or, honestly, though, who hasn't seen GoldenEye by now? Who hasn't seen GoldenEye? Seriously, oh yeah. All in all, you'll just stay another brick in the wall. You gotta love that when they throw pop culture in there like that. It's awesome. Once again, 3D weirdness. It's supposed to be 3D. And they don't like the ending of BattleTech, apparently. When the T-Bolt goes up in smoke, you're on the privilege of watching the extremely disappointing ending sequence. You played this level 30 million times for this? And even at the beginning, there are only 5 levels. The missions in each level aren't as involving as they could be, and the ending sequence blows meaty chunks. They don't like the ending. I haven't played this game, so I don't know. How about the ending? Beavis and Butthead. Played the SNES version. It's interesting. Played this. Contra Hardcore. I don't know why I just did that with the camera. I did it again. Contra Hardcore. Fun game. A little bit further. Dynamite Heady. Played that one. It's pretty awesome. I can go this. Earthworm Jim. Play the SNES version. Sucked it. Where's that level with the frickin'... Yeah, down the tubes. I hate this level. This part with the frickin'... Oh yeah, make sure you guide this capsule carefully. Once it cracks, your history. Gee, I didn't think that was actually a thing. Idiots. I hated that level. I never could get it safely to the thing I was supposed to get it to. Heart of the Alien, Battleless World Parts 1 and 2. I wonder why they call the game Heart of the Alien. I don't know. The Lion King for the Genesis. Madden. I hope EA doesn't screw up the WWE license now. They have it. Mickey Mania. It's a completely random thing, I know. And here we have Mortal Kombat 2 again, with the correct frickin' photos. That is Baraka launching a blue bolt as himself and ventilating himself. Lifting Johnny Cage on the air. You see, this is why you have to do quality control on these, but Scorpion getting his head crushed by Jax instead of Shang Tsung. I mean, people think quality control is just for video games and stuff. It applies to books too, because you have to make sure your book is done correctly. Otherwise, you have the wrong captions on the wrong photos. NBA Jam. There are those two again. We will see their picture one more time in this series. And if you haven't figured it out by now, this is in fact a series, not one long. Sonic and Knuckles. This is a series and not one long video. If it was, I'd be here all week, which I can't be because I've got an appointment later this week, and I'm going to watch Man of Steel tomorrow, hopefully. I'm recording this on a Sunday, and this video will probably be up later this week, so by the time this is up, tomorrow will have come and gone, and everyone will be wondering what the hell I'm talking about. And Cammy, once again, haven't played as her in motion. Everyone's gonna love that one. Haven't played as her in Mugen in a very long while. I might do that later on tonight. Urban Strike. I played Jungle Strike, I think, on the SNES. So yeah. Oh, and they also included this for Sonic Spinball out of a random magazine. How nice. So yeah, 4 more books. And I'm still not done.